Hey guys, it's your girl DeeDee, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another video for you guys. Now this is an unfortunate story. This is about a 28-year-old woman by the name Renia Lewis. This woman was reported missing and ended up being found unalive in an abandoned house. This was an unfortunate story. I want to go ahead and play what actually happened to her, and I'll give my thoughts on this, but I want you guys to chime in on what you think about the story once you hear it. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, it's free to subscribe, share and like the video, and turn on that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Shout out to O'Shea, because O'Shea covered this. I want to play a little bit of what he had to say, and then I want you to listen to what her mother had to say and what other people had to say about this unfortunate story. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. Here we go.
At the end of September, a young lady by the name of Renia Lewis out of Vallejo, California went missing, and people didn't know what was going on with her. She's only 28 years old, a beautiful young lady, and then we found out.
What did she do to you for you to kill her and then put her in a wall? When he said, "We found your daughter," I just collapsed. I was like, I can't believe this. And I was praying. I said, God, please don't let it be her. Please don't let it be her. And he did not answer my prayer.
She was deceased, okay? She was unfortunately found. My heart goes out, to her family. I'm from Sacramento, which is not too far from Vallejo, about 50 miles. And so my heart goes out to her. Unfortunately, we had some ladies out here saying who actually killed her.
Y'all, strangers is not who we got to watch our back for. The people that we're close to is who we got to watch our back for. Renia Lewis was found in the wall of an abandoned building, but the person that did it was her relative. Like, what? It wasn't enough that you killed the young lady, but you put her body in a wall in an abandoned building.
There's a discrepancy in what she's saying. So it wasn't a relative. They found out later that it wasn't a relative who unalived this woman, but they're going to show you the guy who actually did it, but it was not a relative who unalived her. But let's continue.
You hate her that bad that you had to do that to that young lady. Rest in peace, Renia Lewis.
The last location was here, and her last location pinged right here, but we still looked in the area. We looked in garbage cans. We looked everywhere.
Jakeem Green says his family's been looking for his cousin Renia Lewis since she was reported missing on Sunday. On Tuesday came news that her body was found at this house.
The reaction is just distraught. I was in distraught.
So basically, she was found inside the attic of this abandoned house, and the guy who did it, he confessed to unaliving her, but people still are confused as to why he chose to do this. What was his motive? Why did he decide to take her life? What else was going on in this situation, baby? This is unfortunate. This was a young woman who had her whole life ahead of her. How did she get in this situation? My question is, how did she meet this guy? What was the interaction? Because they're saying that she didn't know him. First, people were speculating that it was somebody that she knew, but now they're saying she did not know him. So how did she come in contact with him, and why did this happen? What was the motive? Was there a motive? How did this happen? But let's continue.
Confused, lost, hopeless.
Neighbors say the house has been boarded up for a long time. Police say the suspect lived in a detached unit in the backyard.
With a search warrant, we were able to do a thorough search, and we located Miss Lewis inside the residence.
Oh, wow.
In a statement to ABC 7 News, the Vallejo Police Department confirmed that the suspect did confess to killing Miss Lewis. Lewis's body was found behind a concealed entry to the home's attic. Family members believe she was brought here against her will.
If she was to see the house, she's not going to come in. She's not going to do that. So I feel like she was either drugged or under some type of influence or something.
Green says Lewis was in Vallejo on Sunday to visit family. They still don't know how she ended up at this house, and they say she did not know the suspect.
I feel like she got her conscience back, and she was fighting for her life. Okay. Windows were busted. She was trying to get away and escape.
It's really sad, and it's really scary for a lot of these young ladies out here on the streets of Vallejo. Vallejo is a small community, so it really shook the whole community up.
All day, nearby residents came by to pay their respects.
I wouldn't want to find my daughter like that. You know, we all have children in this world, whether they're grown or little. As a parent, you wouldn't want to find your children like that. So I feel more for the family and the mother, her loss.
The suspect is expected to be in court on Thursday.
28-year-old Renia Lewis was reported missing on Friday by her mother. Her mother said it was not like her to text her daughter and her daughter not respond. So everybody immediately started looking for her because they knew something was wrong. Well, her mother had an app that she used that she could locate her, a locator app on her phone where she found the worst. Now, when they found her location in this abandoned home in Valera, California, did not know what was going on. Mother, I felt sorry for this mother. She just cried. She was like, Lord, please protect my daughter. And she said that God let her down. He didn't answer her prayers to find that her daughter was in this abandoned home in Valera, California, behind a wall. Suspect Douglas Shaw had nailed the body of 28-year-old Renia Lewis inside the wall of this home. He was apprehended because of the mom finding out that everybody was searching. He admitted to what he did, but nobody knows why he would do such a horrible thing.
Looking disheveled, 41-year-old Douglas Shaw made his first court appearance today. Shaw is charged with the horrific killing of 28-year-old Renia Lewis. You can see her right there. Renia's family reported her missing over the weekend. On Tuesday, Vallejo police got the evidence they needed to get a search warrant to thoroughly search Shaw's Vallejo home. That is when they discovered Renia's dismembered body hidden in Shaw's attic.
And look at his big ass. He big and looking disheveled and crazy as hell. Like, that should have been the indication, looking at how he looked, that something may have been disturbing about him. Just big and looking confused, and took this young lady's life. But once again, this is why I say, listen, this world could be a cruel place. You have to really be careful out here. You can't be out here skipping thinking that you can trust people. And I don't care what color they are. Everybody should be cautious, should be suspicious to you. And you shouldn't be out here just running around by yourself if you can help it, and thinking that you're safe. That's all I'm saying. Like, we're seeing more and more stories like this of these black young women going out, or interacting with some type of non-melanated man and end up unalive. There's so much talk about black men unalive and this and doing that, but black men aren't the only one doing it. It is very obvious that other races of men are doing this too. So you are not safe by anyone. So I just wanted to share this. I want to get your thoughts on this whole story. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content or go live, you guys. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.